The problem Cambridge had in the mid-90s was that it was becoming the centre of high-tech development, not just nationally but almost globally, of global significance. And yet the growth of the city was being constrained by a plan dating from 1952. What the university did was set up a forum bringing people together. So Cambridge Futures developed 7 options, and Cambridge Architectural Research was asked to survey the general public's reaction to these 7 options. People realised if they did nothing, things would just get worse. That young people wouldn't be able to live in Cambridge, and all sorts of things would deteriorate, like schools and the health service, because nobody could afford to live here any longer. The 3 options that the people of Cambridge preferred were densification of the city, especially along the railway line, selective extension into the green belt in places that were less sensitive, and development of new settlements and existing villages, preferably along good transport links. And that mix of growth, that mix of strategies, is effectively what we have now.
Look, I mean, the Cambridge Futures Initiative and the work done by Cambridge Architectural Research on public consultation, I think, was very important in providing neutral territory for the local authorities to come together to discuss the challenge of how to grow Cambridge in an environmentally acceptable way. So it was the beginning of a very important journey, and Cambridge, I think, now is held up as an example of how you could have good partnership working between local authorities in a way that does respond to growth pressures and tries to make the difficult balance between the different competing elements of a growth strategy. Well, I think of the different parts of the mix in the strategy, the first element, which was making the best use of the existing urban sites that we had. And I think where we're standing now in Accordia is really the best example of that. We were very keen to ensure as a local authority that this was an exemplar, so that we could show that it was possible to design good, high-density, predominantly family housing that would work, that would be contemporary, but would also provide a very good environment for people to live in.
One of the lessons that came out of this for us in Cambridge Architectural Research is that you can consult the general public, but the way you should do it is ask them to respond to a set of options and ask them to respond to strategic questions, but in terms people could relate to, in terms of jobs, traffic congestion, house prices. The key thing that Cambridge Futures did was convince these elected representatives that people were in favour of growth.